Pax vobiscum. Welcome back to the channel, and to another episode of The Vestal Virgin Plays. So today we are picking it up again with Witchy Life Story, and if I recall correctly, last we left off, we were working with Jonas, and he was doing a demonstration with a saw for his co-workers when a turtle wandered in, and he became terrified and ran off. So hopefully we can talk to the rest of the villagers and talk to Jonas again, and hopefully assure him that there's nothing to be afraid of, and also unpack that, if you will. So without further ado, let's begin. Alrighty, now here we are. I'm pretty sure we started a new day, because Ramsey is sitting there indicating that he has something to say to us. So, let's talk to Ramsey. It is treat time. I guess Ramsey didn't have anything for us today, so let's see what letters we have. I do love these envelopes. They're so cute. Dear Vivi, I feel as there's so much I want to say, and yet I can't bring myself to say it. Unfortunately, this has caused some conflict with the festival planning committee. Perhaps a potion could get us all on the same page. Sincerely, Ruth. Right. And from Jean, Vivi, I think I have a solution, but I want nothing else to go wrong during my attempt. I need to know if I've truly figured it out. Could I get another charm? Oh, Jean, trust in yourself. You have so much passion and so much knowledge. From Devon. I'm feeling a little lost about what kind of music to write. I feel like I'm not capturing Flora. I don't know, maybe someone else has a good idea. Maybe a potion could help too. Go. I know it's difficult, Devon, but you are a fun person to be around. Go talk to people. Maybe you'll find some inspiration. Alrighty. So we've got all of our potions and such. I'm going to go tend to the garden very quickly, and then we will make our potions for everyone. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get everybody's items. We have the mare potion. Alright, helps if I look, doesn't it? Heart, so rose. Purple. That's a dark purple, I'm going to assume allium. And then this symbol, yarrow. And she needs a potion. I think that's the potion. It is! Excellent. Ta-da! Chit-chat potion. It's quite pretty. Alright, we'll keep crafting. And now we'll do Jean. Oh, Jean's potion. A charm. Let's see, star, which is chamomile, and then orange, which is calendula, and then this H, so geranium. Ta-da! Pardon my noise, I still need to get myself a new... Oh goodness, that's not going to work. I still need to get myself a new mouse pad for my desk. We're going to use one of my books. There we go. Oh, that's a pretty charm. Keep crafting. And we have one more for Devon. Let's see, a potion. There we go. And we need a cross sign. Lavender. And dark purple. And the little... Oh, excuse me, H sign again. Oh, geranium. There we go. Guidance potion. I think we have everything that we need. We shall set out for the day. To the village. Alright, let's... Well, I guess we should... We'll talk to Jonas last. Let's go and see Ruth. I am worried about her. I hope everything is alright. Pardon me. As you make your way to the town hall, you see another patch of flora full of potentially interesting ingredients. Wow, look at all of this. You look over your shoulder to ensure no one's watching. I'm sure these plants and fungi are chock full of magical potential too. I'll have to take some home for research though. I got away with foraging last time. I think in this case we'll leave everything where it is for today. But there's no sign saying not to take anything. Yes, Ramsay. Oh no, my inner Ramsay again. Yes, I know, just because there's no sign doesn't mean it's free for the taking. And just because it was fine last time doesn't mean it's fine this time. 18-year-old Vivi is truly learning today, isn't she? Not getting caught doesn't make it legal. If only you were the real Ramsay. Fine. Yes, yet again you're right, but... Wow, look at that shiny thing. As your inner Ramsay looks for the shiny thing, you put everything you can fit into your pockets. Now let's go see... I don't really like that about this game. In some cases, you know, it presents you with choices and then negates your choices. I'm trying to teach Vivi how not to take that which she wants but is not necessarily hers. You walk into the town hall and head to Ruth's office. As you get closer, a heated argument gets louder and louder. You find Ruth standing outside her office. The heated argument comes from inside. You've already spent 75% of the budget. No more buying nails, wood, or whatever you do. Fine, and don't have a stage or produce stands or anything else. Oh, Vivi, so glad you made it. What's going on in there? Oh, that's just Mel and Jonas figuring out the remaining construction budget and schedule. I should really be in there, but I was hoping to get that spell I requested first. Right. The chit-chat potion. Oh, potion. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Just as you are about to hand Ruth her spell, Mel and Jonas erupt again. No, you're the one who stole my allowance to buy baseball cards. Oh, is that what this is really about? That was years ago. Do they usually argue this much and this loudly? I think tensions are just running a little high at the moment. So irritating. I'll yell at them for you. Let's run. Sometimes I do wish that was an option, but there's no running from budget issues. Sometimes I appreciate the fact that Mel and Jonas are siblings. It means they feel comfortable being honest with each other, if that's what we want to call it. The only problem is that they can be too honest with each other. They sound like a lot to handle. Perhaps, but it is also my responsibility to ensure blow-ups like this don't happen. This could have been avoided if I had communicated my vision more clearly. I mean... Oh, goodness. Show them who's boss, you're not their mother. It's true, you're not their mother. There's only so much you can do about brats. They're certainly acting bratty right now, but it's only because they care about the festival. Figuring out how to handle situations like this is all part of my responsibilities. Your actions in the short term can have long-term effects. Very true, Ruth. This is way too much for me. Sort of like your magic, right? My magic is nowhere like being a mayor. I'm not making laws and stuff. Not like that. Magic only works when you can understand the intention and desires of the person the spell is for. That doesn't sound like something out of Coventpolitan. No, your grandmother told me that. Being mayor is similar in that you need to listen to people for things to run smoothly. Understand where they're coming from and what they want. Empathy. Ruth takes a deep breath and stares off into space. You kind of feel like there's something not being said. If Ruth really believed what she said, you think she wouldn't look so sad right now. Maybe Ruth was trying to tell you something when she said magic is like being mayor. Maybe Ruth has some secret intention she wants you to help her with. It looks like you never actually handed over the spell Ruth requested. You take 3 of the mystery ingredients you foraged this morning. The last time you used a random ingredient, it was kind of chaotic, but also cathartic, you think. Maybe one of these will help too? Leaves, grass. I've never worked with seeds before. How about some leaves? While Ruth is off on her days, you slip one of the leaves into the oil. Ruth? Ruth? Vivi, how nice it is to see you. Oh no, it's Robo-Ruth. How did she... I'm sorry, but I have a meeting I must attend. Wait, you need to take this potion. My potion? Oh, that's right, how kind of you to bring it. I'm sure we'll get excellent work done now. Ruth takes the communication potion and drinks it. Uh-oh. Yes, here we go. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness! Let's put these kids in their place. My genius strikes again. Go get him. Ruth enters her office. Let's see this magnificent spell in action. You carefully open the door and peek inside. Oh, we've definitely emboldened Ruth, haven't we? Yo, pipsqueaks. Yes, Mayor? Yes, Mayor? Quit it with the yelling. You're giving the whole village a headache. Yes, Mayor? Yes, Mayor? In all my years of being mayor, I've never seen the festival preparations in such a sad state. I'm trying to rein in the budget. And I'm trying to ensure everything is done on time. It's Jonas's fault. It's Mail's fault. Excuses, excuses. Is any of this even worth it? The festival has been dwindling for years now. And what? Suddenly going to go well because we've got a new witch? Oh goodness. We've been turned upon. The energy does feel different this year, I'm sure you've noticed. Yeah, everyone is working super hard. Year after year and nothing changes. I think I quit. Oh, goodness. Well, there's that. The mayor walks out of her office. You manage to hide before you see her. I don't remember what that said. Bill and Jonas look at each other, stunned. Was that for real? I don't know. Something feels off. Let's get this budget and schedule sorted. Maybe that'll help cool things down. Yeah. You come out from your hiding place. Good job, Vivi. That was good, right? Oh, Vivi. Alright, let's go talk to Nisha. You walk into the studio and see Nisha working on a painting. Looks like the energy reading and oil did the trick. Vivi, don't sneak up on me like that. Oh, sorry, I thought you could hear me coming. I've been pretty in the zone all day today. Which is great, but also makes me, I can't speak. But also makes me susceptible to sneaky witches. Thanks again for your help. The energy reading and oil really did do the trick. Of course. I'm happy to help. That's why I'm here, after all. But from what I remember, you're not too happy about that. I'm just busted on you. I'm sure you're not completely rotten on the inside. Only partly. There's that noise again. She definitely has some sort of creature running around in there. I still need to ask Jonas to fix that shelf. Nisha, I really don't think that's a shelf. I'm feeling a weird energy again, too. Nisha starts to look more scared. How about we walk to the beach again? It's time I took a break. If there's something wrong... Nope, nothing. Spend too much time in this studio and you start to hear things, trust me. So come on, let's go. Nisha grabs her shoulders and pushes you out of the studios. Whoa, Nisha. Nisha takes off running towards the beach. Here we go again. You run after her and quickly realize you are so out of shape. You get to the beach completely out of breath, but Nisha is fine. Ah, good, the sea. You both stand silent. Oh, goodness. You both stand silent for a little while as you watch the waves. You take a little glance over at Nisha. She seems lost in thought. You wonder if you should say something. Seagulls! Oh yes, a great way to break the ice. Ocean magic is potent. I don't have much experience with it, but I'm sure if I were to practice it, I'd master it quickly. I don't think the ocean is something to be mastered. I've looked out at this ocean almost my whole life, but I'm still in awe of it. I think that's why it always helps soothe my mind. Nisha takes a deep breath. I do agree with her, though. The ocean is not something to be mastered. The ocean has no master except the Creator. Excuse me. I'm so worried about Gran. Why is that? She's just been acting odd recently. She does seem out of sorts. We say as if we didn't just instigate things more. Yeah, but it's more than that. She acts like everything is fine. So I can't tell if everything is fine, you know? She was apparently like this too, when my parents died. Everything was fine even though it wasn't. I just wish she would openly let herself feel things, you know? Shrug. Maybe she is okay. Maybe she is okay. There's just no way. No one can be fine about everything all the time. I guess I feel like I owe happiness to Gran to make up for everything she's been through. But I can't tell if she's really proud of me or not. She's always been fine. With me, with the village, with everything. Jeez, what am I saying? This is so embarrassing. Didn't think I'd talk so much about all this. It's alright. You can keep talking. Maybe this is still the oil and energy reading at work. It seems like you're still in the process of freeing yourself from whatever's bothering you. Your magic causes its potent stuff, but it only truly works on people who trust it. I guess I trust it then. And you. I wouldn't say that just yet. Definitely not yet. Well, I should get back. I want to get that painting done by the end of today. Sounds good. I wonder if these beach chats will become a habit. I hope so. Well, see you later. Oh, I do feel sorry for the mayor, and from what Nisha is saying, the power of being fine. And keep saying fine. You say the word fine as if it is some sort of protective chant or spell in its own way, but inside you are just rotting. But it is so good that Nisha isn't just blaming her grandmother and is acknowledging that her grandmother is hurting and that she's trying to put on this strong face, and I do hope we can help Ruth. Alright, let's see. Yellow. That can mean something with friendship, but also happiness. It does seem like Nisha's struggling with her relationship with her grandmother. Her relationship with Flora is also a little off right now. Maybe something yellow could somehow help. I should write that down in my grimoire. Alrighty. Well, let's move on and talk to Devon while we're here. Give him his potion. You walk up to the music studio door and hear some music from inside. I could go with an acoustic guitar, but I always go with an acoustic guitar. Does that mean that's my style? Or that I never innovate? Classic Devon having a classic crisis. Does someone need a spell? Oh, do you have it? Let me see. Here you go. Guidance potion. So, how goes the music? I'm not really sure. I think I've got the basic melody down, but the overall tone and arrangement still feel off. Ruth and Mel want to hear what I've got so far today, and I'm terrified they will hate it. It sounds like you've got a melody. Isn't that enough? I don't know. Sometimes when people say, let's see your work in progress, they really mean, is it done? I know exactly what you mean. There was this one time at summoning. We'll say I was working on a potion. It wasn't going all that smoothly, but genius takes time, right? But after the 18th explosion, my gran had enough and threw my ingredients into the compost. I suppose it's a good thing music doesn't really explode. Do either Nisha or Jonas know that Mel and Ruth are looking for? Or what Mel and Ruth are looking for? I thought about asking them, but they're both so busy. I feel bad imposing. I know. You can help me. And what about my work? Oh, right. I just figured since you're already here. Just kidding. I'm happy to help. I don't know much about music, to be honest. That's fine. I just need help figuring out what kind of music best represents Flora. I'll start by asking you a few questions, if that's all right. Sure, I guess. Wait, let me take this guidance potion first so I can get the most out of this. Devon quickly downs the potion. Ready? First question. When you think of festivals, what kind of music comes to mind? Chants for the spirits. I'd say happy, upbeat music. Like music people can dance to? Or just puts you in a good mood. I've always imagined festivals as happy places full of happy people walking around doing happy things. True. Wait, imagined? Have you ever been to a festival before? Oh, no. I guess you did say you'd never been to a party. Shouldn't be surprising you've never been to a festival. Don't rituals count for anything? How come you've never been to a festival? Legrand tried, but the rest of my family said they'd lost their focus, because they solely used to be for blessing the local town. But now festivals are all fun and games, though maybe that's not a bad thing. What's your favorite part about festivals? Oh, that's a big question. The music is always great, mainly because it's local musicians. Then there's the food, candy apples, fritters, ice cream, donuts, cotton candy. Oh, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. And then there's the carnival games and the petting zoo and the... Oh, I'm rambling, aren't I? No. All of that sounds amazing. Oh, it is. You'll definitely have to try everything at the festival. Anyways, I got us distracted. I have another question for you. What do you think the tone of Flora is? How about... stressed out, demanding. I would say eccentric, to be kind. Everyone here seems to have quirks. Not that I really want to talk, but still. I don't get how this place operates. Okay, maybe I'm not the person to ask. What am I going to do? What kind of music should I write? You wish you could help out Devon just a little more. They did ask for a guidance potion. Is there any other way you could guide them? Ding ding! What about runes again? It certainly resonated with Devon last time. Maybe they can help out again. Let's try something. I need some paper, a pen, and some sort of bowl or bag to hold things. Sure, give me a second. Devon runs around the room and gathers the items. Alright, I'm going to write down a few runes, and then you're going to pull one out of this... You look at the bowl bag Devon found. A hat? Really? Sorry, it's all I've got. It's fine. Pulling things out of hats is fine. Anyways, runes can be used in spells for an extra boost and as a method of divination. These symbols do look sort of familiar. Have I used them before? No. Maybe the witch from your town uses them, though? Yeah, maybe. You finish writing the runes and place them into the hat. Alright, once you pull one out, I'll read it to you. Okay. Devon reaches into the hat, then stops. You pull out. Or you pull it out. Me? But the rune is for you. I'm too nervous I'll pick the wrong one. But usually when used for divination, the person asking for the rune should pull the... Please? Oh, what the heck. That's what they want, then. Fine, let me see. You pull a piece of paper out of the hat. Looks like we pulled. Oh, wait, what rune is this? Didn't you just write these a moment ago? Gran always said your handwriting was awful. Maybe she was right. Guess you could just say whatever. It's not like any of these runes are bad, per se. Looks like this rune is... Rune of Chaos? Of risk and creative force, the rune of intuition. I'll do this one, manners. My intuition. Got it. Why do you still look worried? The rune kind of says to just do what you want to do. So maybe you don't need to worry about Ruth and Mel. I suppose. So there, all sorted, right? Mm-hmm. Are you ready for that meeting? Mm-hmm. Devon still seems uneasy. Is there something else? Can you come with me to my meeting? For moral support? You don't have to come or anything. Just walk over with me and wait outside. When is it? In a few minutes. I guess we better head over then. Thank you. You and Devon walk over to the town hall. Break a leg. Thanks. Devon enters Ruth's office and you wait outside. You can hear Devon playing a melody on their guitar, but you can't quite make it out. Sounds like it's going well enough, though. Is she? Oh, goodness. Maybe you should try getting more into reading runes. You hear what sounds like thank yous and goodbyes. Guess the meeting's over. You wonder how it went. Well? They said it didn't sound cohesive. Sometimes what comes from the soul isn't cohesive. It's complicated and emotional. Maybe. Whatever it is, the music isn't right yet. For some reason, it just hasn't clicked yet. Now they probably think I'm a terrible composer. I don't think that's true. Nisha gave me this opportunity to show off my skills. I'm nothing more than a disappointment. Devon, the rune could still be right. My interpretation could be wrong. Considering you couldn't read it. I could always take another look. No, sorry, I think I just need to be alone right now. Thanks for trying to help, though, Vivi. Oof. It did not go according to plan. But there's still time for Devon to figure things out, so I'm sure it'll all be okay, right? Well, we did attempt to help Devon. We'll see how that works out. Let's go talk to Jean. You arrive at the restaurant. It seems quieter than usual. You can't smell any cookies baking or burning. Maybe I should just knock and leave it on the front door. Success. Success charm. Guess no snacks today. However, before you can run away, you hear the door open behind you. Come inside, please. Are there snacks? Jean picks the spell up from the ground. I've just finished making some tea and scones. Would you like some? Snacks! Yes! I consider myself a connoisseur of scones and tea. Go into the restaurant with Jean and see a fresh cup of tea and a scone sitting on a table. You immediately sit down and gobble it up. This is perfection. Good. Jean shifts in his seat. These scones have a purpose. Can I talk to the Madeleines again? You're being bribed. Why did you have to go and lie about the Madeleines? This is what happens when you get suckered in by sweet treats. I see. Maybe I should figure something out for the Florlalia festival. A chocolate cake could work. I've already had the chocolate cake. You want the Madeleines. No, I can do it. I just need to, prepare. Channeling spirits is, intense work and stuff. I can't believe you're doing this again. You get into character. It is we, your Madeleines from their garbage grave. Why do you summon us? Can Vivi hear what I'm saying? Darn it. I'm not sure. We'll say this. I think we might be fading. Wait. I'm sorry. We're ruining so many batches of you. And I'm sorry my poor skill led to that critic. Critic? Criticizing you. Criticizing us. You're supposed to say something nice now, aren't you? Get good then? No! It's okay. You'll just have to try again. That's the hard part. The closer I get to the solution, the harder it is to try again. Don't you just have to follow the recipe? Baking is more than following a recipe. It's a feeling for when the eggs are beaten just right, the knowing the gentleness required to fold in the flour. I've had this restaurant for 7 years with no bad reviews. Does that mean everyone's been lying to me this whole time? The village, my customers, the other critics? This is getting to be a bit much. Does it matter? Maybe it doesn't matter. The result is the same. I need to get better. Okay, you need to get out of here. Didn't you say you had a solution? Yes. Then why are you telling us all this? I feel bad. But if you have a solution... I don't know for certain it is a solution. Unless you try. Yes. All we have to say is... So then what are you waiting for? Get to it, and we won't come back until it's done. Hopefully that was the right thing to do. Whew, head rush. What I'd miss? Nothing. I need to get back baking. Or I need to get baking. Please. Don't worry, I'm a-goin'. Good luck with that success charm. You leave the restaurant hoping that's the last time you have to channel a cake or cookie. Poor Jean. I very much like Jean. I think Jean is probably my favorite character here so far. Alright, we'll talk to Mel now. Time to see if those incantations got Mel into tip-top shape. You walk up to the front door and knock. The door is flung open. Oh! Baby, perfect timing! Mel does not look very... I know you said to stop those rituals, but I was wondering if you could help me with one teensy tiny little... No, you need to rest. But I need to focus, Jean. If I complete my tasks one by one, they'll get done. Wasn't Vivi's charm supposed to help with that? Well, yeah, but you see, we also recited some incantations yesterday. Incantations? Yeah, incantations, and I think they did the trick. That sounds like a lot of magic. I know, isn't it wonderful? But then I had the thought of, why stop there? If I do my ritual on top of Vivi's magic, it might have a multiplier effect. I think you just need to rest. But with magic, I won't have to. Isn't that right, Vivi? Oh, no. No, she's not right. She needs to rest. You don't want to get into the middle of this. Mel seems awake enough, so this isn't your problem at this point. I guess. See, Jean? Just think of how great the festival could be if I could get double the amount done. Perhaps if you stopped spending time on rituals and spent more time on your tasks, they'd get done. True. This is why Jean is my favorite character. He speaks the truth. Yeah, well, you just spend your days baking the same cookies over and over again. But don't get nasty, Mel. They're cakes. Whatever. Cakes, who cares? All because a critic made one snide comment. Oh, Mel! Don't be mean to Jean. Then you lock yourself in the kitchen obsessing over every little detail. You lock yourself in your office, and when I see you, it's only when you come home to do rituals. All because people said last year's festival was boring. Yeah, well, who needs rituals when you have a grouchy husband to rile you up? I'm heading to the office. I'll head to the restaurant then. Mel storms out of the house and Jean walks out. And Jean walks out behind her. Did my magic just cause their divorce? That's what happens when married people fight, right? Oh, Vivi, no. Fighting is healthy. Well, I wouldn't say healthy, but disagreements and being able to resolve them is healthy. I need peace. Mel needs peace. A dark blue? Ah, blue. Yes, that could do it. Something blue could help Mel obtain at least some tranquility in her life. Let me take note of that in my grimoire. Mel just needs to stop trying to outsource her sleep, and Jean was right. Oh, pardon me. That she's spending so much time on her rituals. If she spent that time actually working on her tasks, she might be a little bit more fulfilled. You walk up to Jonas's house and knock on the door. Oh, Vivi, come in. Can I get you any, wait, I'm out of tea. Let me see if I have any coffee. Jonas, it's fine. I'm out of coffee, too. Would you like, water? I'm fine, really. I just stopped in to check in on me after... Oh, I can't speak. Check in on me after yesterday's debacle? I figured you might. The whole town seems to know about it. Even Mel stopped by earlier to see how I was holding up. You know, yesterday, kind of didn't care. Maybe my magic was too strong. He tried to explain, but Jonas is too nervous to notice. I haven't lost my cool like that since the incident. The incident? Take a seat. You go and sit down on the couch. Jonas walks over and sits next to you. Thanks. Though, I'm kind of afraid you'll think I'm too much. I think it would be hypocritical to think someone else is too much, especially with what we're up to. You might have a point about that. Hey, just kidding. So, I wasn't exactly a model student. I was constantly getting yelled at by teachers to pay attention. Mel made it look so easy. She could study and study for days and get straight A's. But for me, I couldn't do any of that. All of it felt like too much. Could hardly sit still, let alone focus. Well, I could, but only on specific things. Like things requiring me to use my hands. Tinkering with things in shop class, stuff like that. Oh, I get it. Really? Yes, it's why my gran decided to train me. Usually, Von Teasels get sent to prestigious academies and stuff. It's not like I don't know stuff, I just kinda feel like you learn in your own way. Yes. My parents didn't know what to do about it either, so they just kind of let me do whatever. Mel was their star child, so it didn't really matter. But Mel was never like that, even though she struggled with me sometimes too. We're just wired so differently, but I could always tell she believed in me. Well, Mel and Jean. So when the incident happened, everyone realized that I needed something different. And what was that moment? I was sitting in class and the teacher was teaching us something. But the other students behind me were talking, and there was construction outside, and one of the lights was... Oh, I forgot to click down. Some students noticed I wasn't okay, so they crowded around me, and they kept asking me question after question. Are you okay, Jonas? What's wrong? I know they only meant well, truly I do, but it was too much. And I picked up my chair and threw it across the room. No one was hurt or anything, but outbursts like that still aren't okay. I ran out of the classroom and hid in the bathroom. Eventually they found me and contacted my parents, but everyone was at a loss on what to do. I visited Mel to try and talk to her about it, but she got angry with me too, mostly because she felt disappointed. All this time defending me, and then I go and do that. Then Jean stepped in. He brought up my interest in putting things together. He mentioned the local builder in Flora was looking for an apprentice, and I should consider it. I blurted out yes. Mel lit up too, and she took me to see the builder the next day. The rest is history. So, yeah, that's the story. Wow. So you're a misunderstood genius. Like me. I don't know about the genius part, but yeah, maybe we just have different learning needs. But admittedly, if I was sitting in a class and there's all this noise and I'm trying to learn and everyone crowds around me, I too would get a little snappy, but it shows a lot that Jonas has grown and that he admits that outbursts like that are not okay, even if you are feeling overwhelmed, so good for him. The more I get to know... or Vivi now. The more I get to know people, the more I realize everyone is just constantly figuring things out. Does anyone know what they're actually doing? Right? I ask myself that all the time. And then I'm in charge of ensuring everything's built for the festival. And I'm in charge of ensuring everyone can function. Why are we in charge of anything? I don't know. I'm really glad we got to talk about this, though. Yes. I guess it's part of growing closer. It's weird how you want to tell some people everything. You want to tell me everything? Yeah. Like this morning, I had oatmeal and eggs for breakfast. Yay? I was expecting you to say, oh, that sounds delicious and nutritious, Jonas. And then you tell me what you had for breakfast. I can't speak. Maybe we don't need to tell each other everything to grow closer. Yeah, maybe you're right. Oatmeal and eggs are a pretty boring breakfast anyways. I was just trying to figure out other stuff to talk about so we could keep talking. And that's all I could think of. Well, that's cute and all, but then maybe we should call it here for today. I have a few more errands to run anyway. Yeah, I have some construction budget stuff to review. I'll catch you later then. Yes, stay chill until then. I'll do my best. Burgundy. Jonas is... Oh, I did mention that. Maybe Jonas is more mature than I gave him credit for. Or at least he's more self-aware than I thought, but it sounds like he's still figuring things out. So yes, Burgundy makes sense then. I should take note of that in my grimoire. Alright, and I do believe that is everyone spoken to, so we'll go ahead and call it here for today. So we learned some interesting things. Everyone is starting to sort of pick at each other. Ruth has said that she quits after we attempted to help her. Let's see, Jean. The more and more, Jean has become my favorite character. We talked to Jonas as well, found out a little bit about his past, and that he is actually quite more mature than we give him credit for. So, interesting so far. I'm curious to see how it will all come together. So far, this game is a little interesting. Definitely focusing more heavily on dialogue. It's almost like a choose-your-own-adventure in the slightest sort of way. Not mad at it. It definitely is interesting still and engaging enough. So we'll continue playing it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Pax vobiscum. Goodbye.